One of the most painful traits a person can carry is the tendency to emotionally shut down and isolate when they feel overwhelmed. Because in trying to protect themselves, they end up hurting those they love the most. You randomly stop responding to calls and messages. You disappear for weeks or months and no one hears from you. You cancel plans and you just find peace in being alone. You let the silence last way too long. People assume that you're reckless or that you don't care, but that couldn't be further away from the truth. You desperately want to connect, but you feel like you're tied down by these invisible chains. The pain can be unbearable, but to ease your own grief, you suppress your thoughts and feelings through disassociation just to survive, and your brain tries to blank out the memory because the shame and the guilt is something that you struggle to face. At times you just feel numb, but it's not the absence of emotion, it's the presence of way too many. You wish you could just speak, but you can't explain what stops you, and instead you procrastinate and postpone. You're convinced that your presence will hurt them because you don't trust yourself not to let them down again. You're not trying to be cold or cruel. Your body perceives emotional vulnerability as a threat, so your nervous system is shutting down to protect you. It's like you can't process everything, so you'll process nothing. To prevent the fear of rejection, being a burden, or being misunderstood, you unintentionally break the hearts of those you love the most, and solitude becomes your new safe space. It's damaging because isolation changes you. Silence becomes your new identity, and you don't really feel alive because you've got no one to enjoy life with. You're ashamed to reach out because you know the pain and confusion you've caused others, and you now believe that you deserve to be alone. So you kill it with minimization and humor, like having no one is something to be proud of. Real strength doesn't come from being alone. It comes from holding yourself accountable and doing what's needed regardless of how uncomfortable. Don't be ashamed to get the right help, and try your best to communicate with those you love the most because the right people will understand.